In chapter 56 of Al-Haft al-Shareef, al-Mufaddal asks his master a fascinating question about the nature of animals and transformation. He asks whether a male creature can return as a female and whether a female can return as a male. The answer introduces a complex spiritual framework that connects transformation, moral conduct, and divine justice. The master explains that animals considered lawful to eat may return as male or female, with their sex changing from one incarnation to another. This flexibility is presented as part of the natural order governing those creatures. The discussion then turns to creatures that are not lawful to eat. According to the text, these forms are connected to the sins of believers who harmed other believers during their lives. Such wrongdoing results in punishment through successive incarnations in increasingly undesirable forms. Unlike the lawful animals, these beings do not change from male to female or female to male. Their identity remains fixed as they pass from one state of punishment to another. The text describes this process as a continuous journey through various forms known as mask, each one more severe than the last. The passage emphasizes that these transformations are not random. They are presented as consequences of harmful actions committed against those favored by Allah. The suffering experienced in these forms serves as a reflection of the harm previously inflicted on others. As the punishment continues, the incarnations become progressively worse. The text describes forms so dreadful that even animals reject them. Their condition becomes one of complete hostility and isolation within the natural world. Wild animals are portrayed as enemies to these beings. They attack them, consume them, and destroy them. The passage stresses that the hostility among these creatures exceeds even the enmity that may exist between believers and disbelievers. The narrative then moves from the land to the sea. There, the punished beings are said to enter forms that are opposed by every creature around them. Even the inhabitants of the sea reject them because of their tyranny and aggression. The imagery becomes increasingly dramatic. The text describes immense sea creatures of enormous size and terrifying appearance. Some are depicted as so large that they extend for great distances, while others release corruption and destruction wherever they go. One particularly vivid image is that of a serpent with many heads. The destructive force associated with this creature is described as so intense that it can damage and destroy everything in its path. These descriptions represent the climax of the passage's portrayal of punishment. Whether read literally or symbolically, the text uses powerful imagery to communicate the seriousness of injustice, oppression, and harm done to others. The progression from one form to another illustrates a downward path resulting from persistent wrongdoing. At its core, the passage presents a vision of moral accountability. Actions are shown to have consequences that extend beyond a single lifetime, and harmful behavior leads to increasingly severe conditions of existence. Yet despite the severity of the descriptions, the chapter concludes with a prayer for forgiveness. After recounting these frightening images, the text turns toward divine mercy and asks Allah for pardon. This ending reminds the reader that while justice is central to the passage, mercy remains an essential part of its message.